This is coming to no surprise, but the Fortnite community is one of the most toxic gaming communities of all time. I know I've said this before, especially if you watch my last two, the Burnt Peanut videos. Let me explain. Before I get that out of the way, I am going to be streaming today later for the end event. Today's literally the last day of the season. I'm very hyped for the event. It's 5 in the morning as the time I'm recording this video because I am a unemployed chud / loser staying up all night. But if you want to, check me out later to see my reaction to the event. Make sure to stay tuned, subscribe, put those notifications on, like the video. If you want, use code LUDOFNBR, and let's hop right into this. So for those who already know the situation, I trust me, this video is not just going to be about that. It's going to be about a whole bunch of other stuff, but let me run down that first. Basically, the Burnt Peanut is being added to Fortnite. Many people on Twitter and other communities had a very big problem with this because the Burnt Peanut in the past does this thing called Slur Saturdays, and he dropped the F slur one time, and people are using that clip calling him a bigot, a homophobic bigot, all these sorts of words, saying that he's racist, and yeah, I even see some pedo shit about him. People have confused him with the faithful sheriff, in which he is not. The community manager had to come out and say no, it's not him. And what ended up happening was that people got so upset at this, right, that they ended up harassing and doxing the design director of Fortnite, Tofu Chris, and he ended up actually taking a couple days break because of it. Tofu Chris is indeed back. He's been making some posts on Twitter. I'm glad he's back. We were concerned that the community events for Fortnite was going to end. There's going to be no more devs talking to us on Twitter because we're just not trusted, right? We just keep harassing people for things we don't like, and that it was just going to be that it was going to be over, and we were going to go back to months long, no communication. Maybe you might get like the Fortnite Twitter account to respond to like one tweet every day or something like that, and that's it, right? And no more community events or anything like that. But he is back. He's hyping up the new season. It looks like Fortnite isn't putting out any of the Burnt Peanut teasers or nothing. I think they saw the reception. They might even change the key art low-key next season, like in like a day. They might even change it completely. He might be out of the game. I made a video on why his language of him not confirming he's in the game, even though Tofu Chris tagged him on Twitter saying, hey, it's him and not the faithful sheriff, and he's in the teaser art. It's like, even with a contract, like he should be able to confirm it's him. He literally got tagged like it's him, right? And we've never seen this before. Like, if you're revealed, you should be allowed to say it's you even before the season comes out, but he's not confirming it. So he could have got removed. I don't know. It's a little bit of a speculation. Do you guys think he got removed? But basically, I want to rein in on that. The community is so toxic that they'll go above and beyond for shit they don't like in a video game. And we've seen this with skins. We've seen this with metas, new chapters. It honestly is fucking insane. I made another video earlier about the exclusivity situation, where when Typical Gamer brought back the Indigo Kuno skin, which was a PlayStation Cup skin back in 2020, I believe, and that was the only way you could get that skin, that Typical Gamer was pushing for the skin to come back into the item shop, and other skins such as the FNCS skins did end up coming back later on, and Twitter had a fucking tantrum at that as well. Mostly the little babies that go like, oh my god, how dare they bring back these super rare skins, my super rare skins. It said it was exclusive, it said it was limited time, blah, 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 blah. When these people don't realize limited time doesn't mean anything. Limited time literally means that it's available for a selected amount of time and then it goes away, and they can just start that limited time cycle back up again. Limited time doesn't mean anything. Limited time is what they said for the Scythe pickaxe, in which that just came out. They didn't give no OG edits out for that. They did say limited time for the Renegade Raider and Aerial Assault Trooper. I think they honestly probably at first weren't even planning to give an OG edit style, but they know people would start bitching and complaining about it, so they did end up giving exclusive styles for that. But those weren't even exclusive. Those were just limited time, and they ended up coming back. We've already seen with the FNCS skins, it is limited time. They started throwing around a screenshot saying like, when the FNCS emote came out, it said like, other FNCS stuff is exclusive or limited time that can't come back, but they didn't name specifically, meaning anything in the FNCS set could come back as long as 2 or more cosmetics remain exclusive and can't come back, because they said FNCS cosmetics with like an S and it was plural, meaning it has to be more than one. And that set has multiple, many cosmetics, like literally like 50, probably like 30 plus cosmetics in there. And people were automatically assuming that they were owed OG edit styles and they wanted a refund. People started doing this about the starter packs coming back, in which the Ace, like the Heist Ace starter pack is actually coming back. I'm pretty sure on like the 8th is what I saw on Twitter from Hypex, and people were bitching about that. I made a tweet about it, joking around like, hey, I want a fucking refund. I want an exclusive style right now. People thought I was being serious, and they were cussing me out too. And I was like, no, I was joking around. It was completely rage bait, right? But people were serious. People did want exclusive style for that stuff, and they went on Twitter and bitched and complained about it. They harassed devs over it. They added Fortnite, the Fortnite status account, begged them to not bring it back, and they lost trust in the community, and we weren't gonna play Fortnite, uninstalling Fortnite fucking images of the Epic Games Store, and it was just literally childish behavior. Fortnite doesn't owe you a exclusive style to anything, really, like really at all. Like even if they say something's exclusive and can't come back, according to like the fucking like the TOS, they don't really have to do shit. Like they really, like they can delete all your stuff from your account. When you buy something, this is what people don't realize. When you buy something in the item shop, you are granted a limited license. It literally says in the TOS, you are granted a limited license to access those cosmetics. Those cosmetics aren't yours, and they aren't yours forever. They could literally take it away anytime they want. And any words they use, they can do. They can say whatever they want. Oh, sure, you can go to core and you can drag that out with Epic Games' multi-million-dollar budget of lawyers and stuff like that, and that could be in court forever. And sure, you might win, right? But the courts have a higher, and you know, people say like, oh, well, Epic Games got sued before for this. That was because of fraud, which is such on like the higher threshold, like the higher, like, it's like such on a higher deal than like if Epic Games said like a skin was exclusive and you bought it and you're gonna go like through this false advertising thing, but it might not really be false advertising compared to something like frauding and like not offering refunds and like manipulating children into buying skins. That's on such a higher offense with the FTC than like you consenting to buy a Fortnite cosmetics that came back into the item shop that you still have access to, right? Like a whole FOMO deal type thing. And you don't see anybody suing Epic Games over it right now. They said, you know, they said the Reaper was limited time. They said the Paradigm was also limited time too. That came back out, but apparently it was an accident, which I find hard to believe. And this is why, because they didn't remove it from anybody's lockers. They said they were gonna, but maybe there was a little backlash, right? And they let those people who bought it within that hour keep the cosmetics. And they gave the people who had the original skin an OG edit style, an exclusive OG edit style. So why didn't they just force the refunds? Like, why didn't they just ignore the backlash and just force the refunds? Because they said it was limited edition. They said it was exclusive, apparently. This is why I think the Paradigm skin should come back out, because they've already invalidated the exclusivity of it. OGs have their edit style, and I think they're waiting for one day for their game to kind of fall off and die, like really like go down in player counts. Even though apparently this season was the most unplayed season for Fortnite and like the lowest player counts than we had in like years. That's going to be a entirely separate video. I'm gonna have to make it before this live event. And I think that coming out, like, it just wouldn't, like, would people really bitch about it coming out when you have an exclusive edit style? The truth is they would. Like, they feel that they're owed the skin completely, and I don't know, it's just like, it's so cringe. Like, you're gonna gatekeep a Fortnite skin and get pissed on Twitter if it comes back because you want to play it as it, you want to go in Party Royale and do emotes and just fuck around and be a little bitch boy, and like it's honestly the most cringiest shit I think I've ever seen in a video game. It is a virtual pixels cosmetic on a screen. Why does your happiness from a in-game cosmetic from your purchase directly correlated with if other people get to experience it? Why? Like, it blows my fucking mind. So you have people complaining, crying, saying they're going to quit the game and that Fortnite lied to them and that they're going to kick it up the FTC and get Fortnite sued over it, over the FOMO, limited time stuff, exclusivity stuff. You have people doxing and shitting on the developers, attacking them personally because Fortnite is doing a collab with some dude who says slurs, and some people have a big deal with the slurs. Some people don't even give a fuck about the slurs. And those developers have literally nothing to do with that being added. They're not in charge of the collabs. This one dude on Twitter said you should redirect your hatred towards Tim Sweeney and the Burnt Peanut, then go after Chris, the developer. And even that is like, you're gonna go tell people to go hate on Tim Sweeney? The CEO of Fortnite, of Epic Games, is not in charge of collabs. I'm telling you, it's literally a entirely different department. You think Tim Sweeney is sitting there with his bald head writing on a little piece of paper, yup, we'll have the Burnt Peanut in the game next season, we'll have this next season? No, he's literally doing the brand, he's doing the big boy deals for the company and moving around those billions of dollars, or hating on fucking Valve and hating on Gabe and whatever. Telling people to go hate on the Burnt Peanut. How about we just get rid of the hate? How about we not send anybody to go hate on anybody? Like, how about we just like tell people to express their feelings or whatever? But why do you tell people to go hate on other people? Like, even this one developer, like, okay, well, don't hate on him, go hate on other people. Like, no, how about we just stop fucking hating? How about we stop bitching? How about we stop being so toxic? Okay. And I just saw another tweet today that kind of made me like really push me to make this video. This tweet has 54,000 views, and while I'm gonna blur out, I'm not gonna put the person who made the tweet, because I don't think they're really calling for hatred and they're not really calling for anything to get removed or anything, but they did bring up something that's definitely causing a little bit, and it's definitely fucking boiling over, of just toxicity once again. It is the new gun that was shown in the loading screen of the next season, for season 3. They said new scoped AR coming soon. Looks like the Ram 7 from COD, the IWI Tavor CTAR-21. It's a pretty long ass name. That's the gun it's based off in real life. And then they put an Israeli AR skull emoji. And when I saw that, I was like, you realize by putting an Israeli AR skull emoji, by saying what country it's from, that specific country, how much people are going to start bitching and complaining about that, and now trying to get that removed, and they're going to go harass devs to try to get that removed now? Are you fucking insane? You guys see what you just started? And this led me to like make a post saying Israeli gun in Fortnite, time to boycott and harass devs to get it removed, as a little joke slash meme. And in the replies, there were people who were literally like full on trying to get this gun removed. Like, this guy said it's only a gun, and then someone said, oh, a gun made and used for genocide. It's like people are saying, oh, we got a genocidal gun in the game now, an Israeli AR, Israel's committing genocide, in which I'm not even gonna fucking go into that shit. I'm not even gonna go fucking into that shit, because I'm a Fortnite YouTuber and I don't deal with real life I can't say disputes because it's the fucking Holocaust. I can't. I'm a Fortnite YouTuber, okay? I can only comment about things in the game. And when a gun is based off a real life firearm, and that firearm happened to be Israeli, it's not a big fucking deal. It really isn't. It's a gun and it's pixels. It's pixels in a video game. Gun. It's a gun based. That's not even named that, by the way. It's not even named the Tavor CTAR-21. It's named some like weird. What is it named? I don't know. Chaos Reloader. I don't know. Not Chaos. It's named some like Flex Rifle or some shit, right? Some weird. They put some random name. And by the way, if I have to bring this up, this isn't the first gun that was based off an Israeli firearm. The mini pistol is like the mini pistols are literally the Uzis, which is an Israeli-made SMG machine pistol. And I think even the combat AR was Israeli, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's just literally just based off of popular real-life firearms. And people are using this as an excuse to now say Fortnite is accepting a genocide. Fortnite is defending a genocide because it happened to be one of their guns in a video game for next season is based off a real life country, and that country is very controversial. Are we done? Like, can we stop doing this, please? Like please, can we just stop being so toxic and just honestly, can we stop being retarded? Like, can we stop being retarded? Oh, you said a slur. I'm not calling a mentally handicapped person the R slur. I'm saying these people on Twitter who are just complaining and bitching about their most stupidest shit are retarded. And I don't give a fuck. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, they just bitch about every little fucking thing, bro. They really do. They really just fucking do. And like, I know somebody can say, well, why are you making a video on hate when you're a hate YouTuber as well? I'm gonna make my own video on that, by the way, if I'm like a hate YouTuber. I got a lot of shit to say about that, but I just talk about situations, and the titles and thumbnails are very catchy, and it looks like I hate, but I usually I give a lot of evidence in my videos, and I just fucking talk about shit, okay? I talk about situations. Am I not allowed to do that? Not to even like bring this up again. When the layoffs happened, where Epic Games fired 1,000 employees, and in like 2 years, like 2023, they fired 1,800. They started attacking Ted Timmons, which Ted Timmons is the, I don't even know what role he is. What is he? The fucking, I know, I have no idea. He is the Ted Timmons Fortnite role. He's also he's the senior director at Fortnite Epic Games, senior creative director. So he's a senior dude, right? He's not just, and then Chris is below him as the design director. People started attacking him, causing him to leave Twitter because they said that he was somehow involved with the layoffs, and they fucking went after him for some weird shit. I forgot. I know they started going after him, and they started blaming him when the item shop started going really bad, and the UI was terrible, and it just fucking sucks. If you don't know, Bungie, who's owned by Sony, actually sued a player who doxxed and harassed the company, developers of the company. This is something that people are saying that Epic Games could do to people harassing Fortnite devs, and it would be totally legally possible. They have the money to do it. I mean, well, money, you know, Fortnite downturn, you don't have the money, but this is something they could do if it gets to a certain fucking point. But it looks like things have been boiling back down. You know, Ted's back, Chris is also back. I'm hoping shit settles for next season, but once again, next season comes out, people are gonna bitch and complain about it again, and I don't know, man. And by the way, there are many things to complain about with Fortnite, like it becoming AI slop. Made a video on that, the UI being shit. Like, there's a lot of bad things, but just attacking developers and harassing the developers and other people and just random creators and random people, that's also bullshit. It's just shit I hate. Like, I just really hate it with the video game. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know down in the comments below. And with that said, see you guys in the next one. I'll see you during my stream today for the Shattered live event. Peace.